better than most, not only because he's been so important to you, but because of what he's going through now and what you had to go through and the support he was to you back then.
Yeah. So I had a kind of nasty car accident a little over 3 years ago, and he was, I don't remember a whole lot of this, but I've been told he was there at the hospital as much as my family was. And I remember had a lot of brain injury, so I wasn't communicating very well. I was just not comfortable. So him and my brother would take shifts of like 15 minutes to try to calm me down. And he came in the middle of the night, and we just started talking for over an hour about music. And my brother said that was the calmest I've ever been since the accident. So that's just the effect he has on people. And then when I got back home, he drove down just to visit for maybe an hour, and then drove back just because that's just who he is. Very kind, considerate, compassionate. So him going through this has a stronger place in my heart because I want to be there for him, and as well as everybody that was here today, they want to be for him too. So it just holds a special place in my heart.
So, Melissa, talk about the day, what you hope to accomplish by holding this event today.
Well, the alumni had contacted me to put together something that they could honor Mr. Lindvahl at, and so with their help, we got together and asked each class to represent from the years that he taught, from 1980 to 2008. We had alumni coming back, but just showing a tribute of how much that he means to everybody.
And the fact that you are a former band member and also the conductor here, the director, the teacher, talk about the ties there.
Well, I am not a former student at Mr. Lindvahl. I graduated from Griffith-Orndorff, but he was my mentor for 3 years while I started teaching here in T-Town in 2005. I assisted him for a year, and then he went on to do bigger and better things and kind of left the reins in my hands. So I took over in 2008 of the